Hello again. Newton today. Oh yes, lovely. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, a bit later than normal due to the fact I had to do Mum's eyes. So I'm rushing down now. I've got 6 minutes to get my ticket, get on the train, smash in. River chickens to be seen. Actually had my ticket checked today. Marvellous. Never normally get it checked at all. There goes my train, off to Paynton. Lovely. Right, let's get out of the station and I'll try and explain what it is we're doing here today. So what we're doing in Newton Abbot, and what's this 1976 on the thumbnail? Are we going to time travel? Well, not exactly. But through the medium of photos, kind of, yes. Now there's a lot of stuff I've been planning to do in Newton when I next get over here. In fact, so much, to be fair, I can't put it all into one video. I have to come over on Friday anyway for my grommets to be replaced in my teeth. So I thought I'd jump across now on Monday and do half of what I wanted to do. So I've got a more manageable chunk of stuff to do when I come over for my grommets. Right, so what is this 1976? Well, I came across a really nice video called Newton Abbot in 1976 on YouTube, home cine projector or home cine film converted to video. It's lovely. Not going to rip it all off completely and give it all to you in my video, but what I did do is take a few screen grabs. Now it's all based really down around the market area and the surrounding streets. So I've taken a couple of shots. I've got 5 of them to do actually. And so whereas normally I'd say we're going to come over and check in on the roadworks, which is kind of what I'm doing now by default, hopefully we'll get down to the market, we'll line up some pictures, and then once you've finished watching my video, you'll have a link to the original video that I'm talking about. You can go and see that, because it's actually really good, in fairness. Really nice video. So anyway, Newton Abbot 1976 coming up. That's the plan. Gonna pop in KFC on the way back, grab some chips I think. Haven't had any of those for a long time. Yeah, so all the roadworks have moved up to here now, what I call takeaway alley. Plenty of things blocked off and traffic restrictions. But there we go, what can you do? War Memorial, and of course my dentist, where I'll be going Friday. And I've got other stuff to do on Friday as well. Like I said, I've got a load of stuff I want to do over here. Too much for one video. That's nice to be able to say that, isn't it? Rather than, oh, here I am today, it's a bit cold and I'm scraping around for something to film. Lovely. Nice to see this part of town back to speech marks normal. Or without all the roadworks and all the road closures, etc, etc. Does blend in quite nicely, that, doesn't it? To make it a little more like a pavement than the road. So I quite approve of that, how they've done that. Quite nice. Again, even though it's more pedestrianised now, very few people actually walking in the road, so to speak. There's a Sholden bakery, like we've got in Sholden, and also in Timoth, near Relish. Very nearly at our first location for the photo from 1976. Up ahead, on the right, is Lloyd's Bank with the clock. And just up there to the left is where it's all pedestrianised properly. And we're going to see it before it was like that in the picture that I'm going to line up in a moment. Here we go, take them about here. You'll see the building ahead, which was Barclays. Anyway, here's what it looked like in 1976. It's obviously before they did all the pedestrianisation, etc., which is great. Now I'm going to have a look over here at the spillover for the old market. So we're going to go over in that direction. All this was like where the taxis are and that was all market stalls. And we're going to look back towards the Lloyd's Bank. So let's go and get ourselves into position. Here we go. Not exact, but near enough. Let's travel back in time, 1976. There we go, that building ahead is quite clearly the same building as is Lloyd's. Lovely. So that would have been here, 1976. Outside the old market, which is still advertised, but now just a shadow of its former self. What's left of the market these days has been moved in to what was the old post office building. So not exactly a huge market, shall we say. Look, that's it in its heyday. And there's a shot as well. Lovely. Into Market Square. Of course, there's the old market hall over there. Oh dear, look. Great big hole in it. Let's have a closer look. Oh, there we go. That was the old market hall you just looked at in that black and white photo in the post office building market. What we need to do now is to go up the top there via these stairs, walk along and get in position to get a shot off the bridge. Here we go, made it up the top now. Lots of men up on the roof. I couldn't see them from below. And it's this little bridge up here. One to get to line up another picture. Right, we're going to be looking down along there. That side of the building there, going to come into it. Let's do a double check. Well, I can't really say it's not a million miles off. Looking down there now, 1976. Lovely. Now for our final couple of pictures, just need to go along past the Alex, up the other end, line it up from there. So there's a bridge back along the road we just looked at. Now in the video, when you watch the full video, there is loads and loads of stuff of the actual cattle market, etc. Not distressing footage at all, if that's the way you look at things, but lots of stuff taking place in and around the cattle market and the sheep market, which would have been in there. And there's a lot of stuff taken behind there as well, but I haven't got that really to line up. I've got to leave you something to watch in the original video, haven't I? And we just need to go right up there by those traffic lights, if you can see them, where those vans are parked, to look back at the Alex. There's the chip shop, as was, still not recovered from its fire. Let's hope LJ didn't take too long. And you see a sign there for Market Gate, which is a pub, which was also here in 1976. So we're going to stand around here, line things up, point back in the other direction, see what we can make of it. Right, now this is pretty close, even if I say so myself. You've got the sign up there, the Market Gate, you've got the Alex, and you've got that building there. Anyway, without further ado, here we go, 1976. That's a particularly nice one in my opinion. Particularly nice indeed. And just over there, got what's called Market Square. Now, believe it or not, as daft as it sounds, just sort of where that chap sat on the bench, there used to be like a used car sales place, because I nearly bought a car from there myself back in the day. So I just lined that one up. In fairness, I almost had it lined up anyway. So there we go. 1976, that's the end of them. Like I say, do check out the video. Definitely worth a watch. Lovely nostalgia, nice music as well. Yeah, real trip back in time. Lovely. And here we go, just walk up to the top of the town by Newton's place right up ahead, which is the GWR Museum if you're ever over here. We have done that before in a video, where you can play with signals and stuff. But definitely worth a visit. It's free as well, so can't complain at that price, can you? Regular viewers may remember me saying about this place here, which was ripped down, going to be built into offices, and then they found some Roman remains or something, and the archaeologists popped up and said, oh, can't do anything, stop, stop, stop. And they stopped, and then nothing ever happened to it. I've just heard it's going to be started a work upon it this year, and it's going to be, drum roll please, flats. So we'll keep an eye on that on our trips over to Newton once that all starts progressing. But at least something's being done to it, rather than leaving a great big mucky hole of water right in the centre of Newton Abbot. And there's the clock tower. And it appears they still have their Christmas decorations up on it. Crazy, isn't it? Can't get Timber to erect a decoration in the first place. Newton Abbot, they didn't take them down. Lovely. Merry Christmas. Seems like an age ago, doesn't it? Seems like an age ago. Oh, nice stroll, slow stroll back through Newton Abbot. Going to get the 12:37 train. Not going to try and get the 12:12, because as I said, I do want to get myself some chips from Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I can't think when the last time was I had them. Anyway, all good. The traditional town high street, what's left of it, rapidly becoming a thing of the past, isn't it? Pretty sure it's going to all be pretty much dead in a few years' time. If it's not something you can't do online, it's not going to survive. Or it's not something you can do online, it's not going to survive. I mean, you can't buy a cup of coffee online, so coffee shops will always go. But yeah, haircut, you can't get a haircut online, so barbers will always be here. But anything you can do online, that's it. Even like Iceland, they're starting to close some of their stores now because everyone's ordering online and they're delivering it from central warehouse. Yep. Real shame. Trying to think back to 76, if I remember this before it was pedestrianised. Well, I do actually, but not in 76, of course. I was a little bit on the young side and I didn't really come to Newton Abbot much. But I can remember driving up here in my own car, back when you could just drive straight through, up past the clock tower. I remember that. Crazy stuff. Yeah. For someone that's never lived in Newton Abbot and never had a great connection with it, I've got a lot of memories in Newton Abbot. Holds a fond place. Lloyd's again. Lovely. That's definitely a piece of architecture from back in the 70s. The old pharmacy, got to get a shot of that. Love the frontage, beautiful. Certainly a lot less traffic at the moment. A lot less. And I've crossed over now, so I'm on the right side for the old KFC in a minute. Lovely. In other news, Beck remodels, obviously of interest to a few people who watch this channel. They do all the modelling stuff in there. They've been going for ages, but they're moving. They're moving to Broadmeadow Industrial Estate, Teignmouth. And this is where all the roadworks are again, at this end. And also all the traffic hold up as well. Oh dear. There we we go, made it across. Obviously don't need to press the button for the lights to stop the traffic because it's all stopped already. Lots of holes and pipes. I believe it's gasworks. Not sure, but I think it's gasworks. And KFC. Smashing. See you on the other side. Chips are very nice, as usual. But in fairness, it wasn't so much really about the chips today. This is what I get in the salt packets. See, when I go down, pick up my Chinese on a Wednesday, my curry, I always like to take a packet of salt with me. And I'd run out. So I've gone in there, bought some chips, grabbed some salt packets. Lovely. Here we go, made it with time to spare. Hopefully be able to film a few trains coming and going before mine arrives. Hello. One of the service trains. That's a little rare treat. Only seem to see passenger trains normally. Next one due in, according to the announcement, on this platform is the Cornish Riviera. Sounds rather posh, doesn't it? It's not a special train, I don't think. Just going down to Cornwall, going down to Penzance. But it's due in a couple of minutes and saying about where all the seating is and where your first class is and where you can put your bike, and makes it sound like it's a main event.
The next train to arrive at platform 2
Here we are.
will be the Cornish Riviera.
See?
The 1226 Great Western Railway.
I don't make this stuff up, you see.
Penzance.
Listen to where they're going.
Service from London Paddington.
Oh, they listed it before everyone where they were going. There's a few places like Totnes and that, and a few other places you don't normally sort of hear on the announcements, which was nice to hear. Anyway, we'll film that once it arrives.
Of the Cornish Riviera, the 1226 Great Western Railway service to Penzance. Calling it Totnes, Plymouth, Liskeard, Bodmin Parkway, Park, St Austell, Truro, Redruth, Tambour, Sherwood and Penzance. This train has 9 first class accommodation can be found in zones 10 and 9. Standard class in zones 8 to 2. Cycle spaces in zones 8 and 3. Wheelchair facilities in zones 10 and 2.
Lovely. Kind of a speech mark special train, if it only in name only. Bye bye, safe trip to Cornwall, have a great time. It's a shame how they've taken a load of the platform away up the top here. Don't really get what the point of that is, but they have. About 5 minutes to go, better go back and check the board, make sure it hasn't changed back across to the other platform yet.
Calling it Teignmouth, Dawlish, Marsh Barton.
Well, there's the announcement, it's not changed. Excellent. Here we go, this is mine. Lovely. See that train behind me, there's one come and pulled in behind me, but I leave before that one leaves, so we just leave that one sat there. Will I catch mine? Hopefully I'll be able to film out the window a bit on the way back. Don't know yet. We'll see. Devon Valley. Tide's out nicely now. Holly steps. Alexandra Terrace. Said no trains over in Newton Abbot, they're all in Timber. Well, it would have been rude not to film that one leaving, wouldn't it? Would have been rude. Bye bye. And in much in the same way as I just said bye bye to that train, I'll say bye bye to you. That's the end of the video. Decided not to go up onto the bridge like I normally would. I want to cut through here for expedience, simply so I'm back earlier for Mum. So I'm coming out the back way of the station, and indeed why not? And that was quite good fun. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed watching the 1976 video I've linked to, which based this one upon. So yeah, that's all good. We'll be back over there again on Friday, and I'm taking you somewhere I've never been. We've never been before, not on the channel anyway. New sort of park, lovely. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.